Welcome back to the channel. Now we're just about to do a hip end, okay? This is a very simple roof construction job. Nathan's a chippy like me, but like a lot of carpenters, we all do different things. I concentrated on heavy side, roof construction. Nathan can do pretty much anything, but you've never had much exposure other than working with me to roofs. And that's the same for a lot of chippies, isn't it?
Yeah.
So Nathan said to me, it'd be great to see, you know, exactly how you're actually really interested, aren't you?
I am. Yeah, I can't wait. Yeah.
Actually, let's have a look at it. So what I think we'll do is it's a great opportunity for me to actually let you do it. I'll show you how to mark it up. I'll just talk you through it. We'll stick it on camera because I think that by showing you, it will really help other people as well. So the plates are marked out. Okay, they're parallel, they're square. We've braced them. We've got our crown rafter, if you like, the end of the pyramid there. We've got our end common rafters here. They're what we're going to go and cut. But before we do that, we're going to put a platform. We'll put some OSB on there. That enables me to safely get up and put all these bits together. All right. So Nathan's nipped off to get the tea. Now he's going to actually do this one. But what I'm going to do is quickly cut my template rafter and I'll check it against his marking out once he's had a go of the calculation and setting up the square. First thing I'll do is put a top cut on right at the end here, and away we go. Now we need to do a calculation. This is the web-based calculator that I've made. That gives me a rafter length. I'll do this a bit closer when it's Nathan's go. That is effectively the back of the wall plate, and we need to allow for a bird's mouth. This is the rafter, there's the top cut, and this is the bird's mouth. So I've got Nathan to pick out a bit of timber for himself, and he's going to do exactly the same as what I did while he was out. And then what we'll do is we'll lay over the one I did once it's marked, once Nathan's marked that. And the first thing we're going to do is set it to your angle, which was
37.5 degrees.
This point here is your pitch point, is where you line up one side of the fence, and then to the corresponding angle, which in this case is 37.5 inches.
Yeah,
and then you pull it down, slide the other end past.
Okay.
That's it.
37.5, which is there.
That's it. Line everything up. Keep wiggling it until everything's true. Pull that one round and check that one again. Yeah, this is it. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
that's pretty simple, isn't it?
And the good thing is, it's really clear. And then you tighten everything up.
Yeah, it's nice having that perspex face.
Yeah, but you can see what you're doing, can't you? I have got just timber ones as well, but I much prefer seeing through. And the plan is to actually print some stuff on these perspex faces as well, information. You can lift that up like this, Nath, and spin it out your way just by pulling it up and going like that. It's like a... Right. So make sure you're all out of the way. Yeah?
Yeah, fantastic.
What's the next job?
Okay, span.
Yeah, so we go and measure the span.
Right, make that 4 metres, 340.
Perfect, all right?
Yeah.
Make a note of that.
Okay.
On the device, you'll see there's a one of my logos as a button.
This one here?
Yeah, click on that one.
Right.
And we're doing an equal pitch roof, which is the top one. What's it asking for?
The span.
Which was?
4,340.
Pop that in.
40.
Then it's asking us what thickness of ridge we're using. We're using the same thickness as this.
So was that 46, 47?
Yeah, 47.
So what, click on the ridge here?
Yeah. And now what it's going to ask, what it's going to ask you for now is the angle of the roof.
37.5. Yeah.
And then you're just going to click the equals button. That'll give us the rafter length, okay? What have you got?
Oh, wow. 2 metres, 705.
Right, so write that on this bit of wood.
2 metres, 705. Wow, that's so easy.
All right.
So simple, beautiful.
Right, so that's it. We've done the calculation. Now we stick that out of the way. So you want to mark a plumb cut on the top of the timber.
Okay.
And you know which one's the plumb cut by looking at the square. It's got one end marked.
That's going to be top of the, that's top of the rafter.
Yeah. You can also see there, which by this little drawing.
Ah,
Yeah.
it tells you which side.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you know that this is your top cut now. So mark it up.
Okay.
All right. And then what we'll do is get your handsaw, put a little cut here to hook your tape in.
Okay.
Now that measurement you got, straight down that top edge.
Right, so it's 2705. Okay, brilliant.
Yeah, and now you're going to put another mark on there, which is going to be what?
Another plumb cut.
Exactly.
He's a very good teacher, this man.
Spot on.
Yeah, beautiful.
Now that is the back of your what?
That's the back of my bird's mouth.
Yeah, exactly. Now we need to put the bird's mouth in. And how deep do you think we should do that?
Well, it's generally a third.
Perfect.
Yeah.
So mark that in then.
Okay. So if I come down 100, yeah?
Yep.
Okay.
One more mark with a square.
Yep. This is now going to be the opposite.
Yeah, so if you pop it back on where you had it and just slide it along. Perfect.
Yeah, I gotcha.
Yeah?
Yeah,
Mark that
fantastic.
across. So that's it, you've marked out a rafter there.
That's so simple.
And there's no brain ache there, is there?
No, none at all.
While you was down there getting the tea, I made one as well. So I've actually got one standing up there. Pop that on top and see how it looks. This will be interesting, won't it?
Yeah, it will. You try and catch me out.
No, we've both measured the span. We've both used the app.
So where is it? Robin, here?
Yeah, you'll see it after
okay.
there. Pop it on yours and let's see how it looks. And if it's good, we're going to cut a load and get them fixed, boy. How's that?
Fantastic, mate. Fantastic. Very enjoyable. I can't believe how easy that was too.
Yeah.
It almost feels like I've been tricked.
I know, it's just lovely because it's just made all of that. Let me get this end flush. I'm looking good there, Nathan. How are you looking?
It's looking absolutely spot on, mate.
Yeah?
Absolutely spot on.
Let's have a little look. There's your mark here and here. Let's have a look at the other end. Let me just get the tops flat where they should be. You don't get much better than that, mate.
Ah, it's amazing.
All right?
Yeah. Fantastic.
So both of us have set out a rafter. You weren't even here when I did mine. I got you to measure it and do the count. So I didn't tell you what the span was. You had to measure it and interpret it.
Yeah.
And that's really close, right?
That is spot on.
There's your pencil mark at the top,
I mean,
all the way down.
I used to make myself up a ply triangle.
Yeah, well, that's how we were taught, wasn't it?
Yeah, but this is just that. I mean, what's that taken? 2 minutes?
Yeah, and I'm teaching you. If you do it all the time, less than 60 seconds, you can mark a rafter out. All right, so now that's it.
Yeah.
Let's get on and cut some, eh? We've got all the other rafters cut. They're ready to go. You're going to take the top of this rafter, lift it up. It's going to just put a spike in it here. Yeah, just a couple quickly. Now put the points together.
Yep.
I'm just going to fix this. And we're going to do the same again. You are going to pop it in onto your line. That's lovely, Nath. Beautiful. So that's it. Brilliant.
That's it.
We're going to just go up together. Ready?
Yeah.
Just like an even up. All right.
Oh, that's it.
Do you want me to get yours lined up a bit? Up a bit more? And then you can pull. That's it.
That's it.
The next job is I'm just going to pop this straight on the end here. Like this, underneath there. I'm going to hold it here and you're going to push everything together. And just hold it there, yeah? Just going to put a couple in loose. And then we'll get it all clamped up with nails and fixings. Don't let go just yet. Looking good, Nathan.
It's been fantastic, Robin.
Right, hold on a minute. I'm going to come around there and crank it.
Absolutely fantastic, mate.
Try and cramp it all up. Yeah, that's good. Look at the cut on the end there. It's
Lovely.
that rafter's good, isn't it?
Beautiful.
Exactly there.
Wow.
All right. Let's do the same on this other one now.
Dream, yes, absolutely millimetre perfect.
Yeah, it's not bad considering all this sawn timbers is what it is. So that's it.
It's come out fantastic.
Yeah.
Mustard.
Even that ridge out.
Mustard.
Let's just jump in there, mate.
Oh, I love it. What a great job, mate. Fantastic.
So now it's braced. It's like a little half pyramid. We're at a position where the next job would be
Cup of tea.
cup of tea and hit rafters. Yeah. So, Nath, what do you think about how we get that first bit done?
Yeah. Remarkably easy. It's like I said, it was almost like it was a trick.
Yeah. It's funny, isn't it? When you actually see simple geometry, but laid out easily, it takes all of the anxiety away, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I think that's the key with a lot of carpentry work, a lot of building work in general, is this kind of like, I know where I want to get to, but it's just the journey of getting there. So that's the first part of the setting out of this hip roof done now. The next step will be measuring, marking and cutting the hips and the jacks. So thanks for joining. Catch you again soon.